Hey, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time, the show where I just drive around talking about my life as if it really matters, from the cab of my truck, which is amazing, trying not to get in an accident. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, that's good news. July 10th, I think. I don't know, I'm losing track, baby. And here we are in my truck, and I sound a little off, don't I? And this isn't acting, this is the real deal. I'm a little off. Rough couple of days, to be honest with you. Remember we had the pine cone one yesterday, talking about the pine cone, I'm gonna get the pine cone. Well, we're not gonna cover that ground again, but I gotta tell you, freaking pine cones. No, just a quick little bit of background. You guys know I'm kind of new to this whole superintendent thing, right? I mean, I've been in construction for years, 30-something years, so I'm no stranger to it, but there's some subtleties that are new to me. And so in some cases I'm a little unsure myself. And sometimes I'll be told something by a subcontractor, this is the way it is, and I'm like, well, crap, if that's the way it is, we're screwed, huh? Or yay, or whatever it is. So I make a decision based on that input, thinking that must be the way it is. And I only find out later they're full of crap. They're playing me. And it's really starting to get tough, because we have so much going on the job right now, trying to frame the building and stuff, that I am being inundated with problems and personalities all day long. I can't even get any friggin' paperwork done. I'm getting about to lose my mind. My fuzzy little head's gonna explode. I don't know. I got this guy. He's a framer dude. Here's just an example. 10 times a day he comes into my office or calls me on the phone or sees me on the job and says, dude, we got a problem. He talks like that. Dude, we got a problem. And I'm like, and at first I was like, all right, let me fix it. What do we need? What's going on? Come to find out later, we don't have a problem. You, sir, have a problem. I am doing just fine as a superintendent. But today I was saying, hey, I heard that he wasn't going to bring his full crew back tomorrow. I'm like, what the hell? I called him up, dude, what's going on with your crew tomorrow? He's like, well, I don't have any answers on these questions that he has, okay? And I said, so why can't you bring in a crew and start framing walls? Why? Because blah, blah. I said, you know what, I'll talk to you later. I hung up on him. I was done. I told my general superintendent, you need to call this this jackhole and set him straight, because this is not going to fly. I already got a email from the owner, because they have the sky cam watching the job. Steve, you said there's going to be an army of framers out there today. How come there's only a couple guys? Dude, there's 14 guys right there working on a job. Don't tell me how to build my job. You worry about me being on schedule. That's all I care about. Anyway, so then I'm going to tell the owner tomorrow, hey, look, we got 6 guys. Boom, I know there's supposed to be 30, but we got 6. Maybe the loaves and fishes thing will come into effect. It's a Bible story, whatever. So, dealing with this jackhole, my superintendent called him, and here's where the guy played me again. Trying to figure out the size of an opening for a door. And my gut instinct, I'm trying to be a dick, is, dude, you're a framer. You do this for a living. Frame a door. How hard can it be? I mean, it says it's a 3-foot by 7-foot door. Make an opening that it fits in. Oh my God. So I showed him on the plans, look, here's the door schedule. It says that type of door, boom, problem solved. Let's all move along. Let's go to the bar. And he's like, well, it doesn't tell me this. See, those doors say it and these doors don't say it. All right. We move forward a little bit. My general superintendent finally shows up. And I have a couple of words with him, by the way. And I said, hey, the framer's saying this, and he won't bring his crew back because they didn't have an answer on this. And he goes, but it's right here. I'm like, no, see, it says that here, but it doesn't say it here. And he goes, see what it says here? And I'm like, yep. And he pulls out the cheat sheet that he gave the framer that says, when it's this, do that. Boom. There's the answer. The freaking dude played me. And then, though, part of the sidebar, General Superintendent's like I'm a moron. And I said, well, perhaps the fact that I've never done this before is making itself very apparent. And I walked away. I walked back over to my office. I need this crap from you, mother effer. You dump me into this fucking sewer and you expect me to continue to clean up the mess for it. Well, I'm doing the best I can. Cut me some slack. He knows my background. He's the one that said, you can do this. Oh, no problem. No, cut me some slack. We got into a disagreement. He's been gone for like, I don't know, a year. And I have the basement laid out where we're going to have the fire sprinkler pipes, we're going to have the plumbing pipes, we're going to have the electrical, we're going to have the HVAC. I've got it all nicely stacked. Everybody knows where they need to run, so nothing conflicts. I told him that. Oh, you did what? Oh. I'm like, what the hell? I've got it at 8 feet to the bottom of the lowest element, which is the HVAC duct. 8 feet to the bottom. Unless Wilt Chamberlain walks through there, nobody gonna hit their head, no car gonna hit it, right? He's like, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. There was a thing on that. Well, first of all, if there was a thing on that, homie, why didn't I know the thing when you put me in charge of scheduling the basement? Ah! So he went, he found the thing, and he sends it to me in an email. Guess what the minimum height is in the basement? Minimum clearance. 7 feet. I'm at 8 feet. What the hell? Come on, man. Quit second guessing me. If I need help, I'll ask for it. And if I ask for it and you give me the answer, don't look at me like I'm a retard for asking you the question. Anyway, whatever. I'm dealing with that crap all day today. But let's go for some sunshine. Enough of the rain. Let me give you some sunshine. Remember yesterday I told you about this foreman that wouldn't give me the time of day. Whatever, right? And I told him I'm going to give him some space. Well, today we had our foreman's meeting, and I didn't know if he was going to show up. If he didn't show up, I was going to bounce him off my job because it's mandatory. You have to be there. And I just preached for an hour, and then they got to go back to work. They hate these meetings. I love them because I love the attention. Anyway, so he comes in the meeting. His eyes were different than they were yesterday, in a good way. He sat through the meeting, raised his hand to talk, was polite, was concise. After the meeting, we went out to look at something so I could give him some information to help him get started again. And it went very well, the two of us. And one of the points that he had, one of his points of content that's chewing him up, is it's screwed up and he doesn't know if he did it, someone else. He wants resolution on the fact that the building's a piece of shit. And I told him something. I said, homie, you need to come to terms with the fact that you may never have that resolved. We may never know how it got to where it is. It's just the way it is. I said, you feel bad because it's messed up and you were the foreman. I need you to put yourself in my shoes for a minute. I have 10 subcontractors out here. I'm the superintendent. I walked that podium deck 5 or 6 times a day, checking stuff, and it's still screwed up. How do you think I feel about it? I take that personally. I take that home like I honked up, like I gave the job the pine cone. I said, but I didn't. My general superintendent says, not your fault, shit happens. So I'm telling you, not your fault, shit happens. You just gotta let it go. So that was a ray of sunshine. At the end of it, we shook hands, and he called me 5 or 6 times during the day to ask me questions about stuff. Very polite, very courteous. It was a good time, and so in spite of all the bullshit I went through today, I feel almost like I achieved a victory because me and this young man are sort of, reconciled, and that's awesome. That's a ray of sunshine in an otherwise crappy day. One other ray of sunshine, and then perhaps I'll let you go. I have a channel, a model railroad channel called It's My Railroad. You may have heard of it. You may not have. You may not even give a crap. It's My Railroad is my model railroad show, which I just said, but I'm from the Department of Redundancy department. And yesterday, that channel hit 9,000 subscribers. 9,000 subscribers watching my ridiculous little model railroad show. And the remarkable thing is, and some of you guys know what I'm talking about, the remarkable thing is, every Saturday after our live broadcast I would do on that channel, I would lose 20 to 30 subscribers. Boom. My subscriber rate, which is how fast the channel grows, was pushing about 500 a month when it was chugging along. And it had dropped to 120 a month. I was losing a ton of subscribers, and I just knew it was the live broadcast. So I switched Tracksmack to its own channel because there are people that dig the show. I love doing it. Screw it, my show, my terms. We moved it, and over the weekend I picked up like 130. I don't know. We went from 8,700 to 9,000 subscribers in like a week and a half. It's blowing up. My most recent video over there is almost at 5,000 views. It's not even a week old yet. So I got to tell you something. That's maybe this is the moral of the story, and then I'm gonna shut the hell up. And that is this: when you're getting hammered, like I was getting hammered today, and I was stewing on it on the way home right now, I just decided to switch gears and start thinking about all the cool shit that's happening. And you know, tonight I'm gonna send off all the prizes for this contest we did on my railroad show. A lot of cool people won some cool stuff, and I'm sending that off. And I'm gonna have a couple of beers and hang out with my beautiful wife, have some good food. So anyway, that's it. Focus on the good. I try to. I'm not always so great at it. And you know, wish me luck. Anyway, there's my little driving rant in traffic on the way home today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a more of a boom kind of attitude. But until then, my name is Steve Brown. I'll talk to you later.